Hello, this is Dave from net4truthusa.com. It is Friday, April 21st, 2017. Welcome to another Coffee with Dave. This is number 69. And today, I am wearing my feather earring. I don't want to hear about biblical passages about men being adorned with women or none of that. This is done for a reason. Back in 1972, I was stationed at Cannon Air Force Base after being sent home from Vietnam. And I just bought a 1969 Mach 1 Mustang, red 1969 Mach 1 351 Cleveland, that I was in the base hobby shop, the base car hobby shop, working on it, turning it into a race car. And in that process, I met a young man whose name was Running Wolf. He was the son of a Sioux Indian, full Sioux Indian. And to make a long story short, we became best friends. In fact, we were inseparable between working on my car and working on his car. He worked in the shop there as a custodian for the tools. And we had a great relationship. And that lasted for about a year. And one day, I get a call from his father who said that his son had been murdered. Come to find out, he was killed by drug dealers, killed on the base somewhere. We don't know, I don't know all the details, but it went to the Office of Special Investigation, who apprehended a few people. I went undercover for the New Mexico State Police, making drug buys to give the police probable cause to break into a house and seize whatever they found there. And after about 4 months, they caught 5 people who were involved in this drug ring, in addition to the 2 who allegedly committed the murder. And they found them with so much heroin and cocaine and a variety of other drugs that they took them into a military court and sent them to prison for the rest of their lives. Natural life in New Mexico means no parole. And I had a hand in that. I swore to his father that I would not rest until I found the people that were responsible, and I lived up to my promise. That was a blood oath to his father to find the killers of then my best friend, who was my blood brother. And that's why I have such animus against drug dealers and drug traffickers. I have zero tolerance. In fact, I have less than zero tolerance. That's why I can't become a cop, because if I was a cop, these fucking people would never make it to the police station. So in memory of Running Wolf, I will follow this with some Sioux Indian music and some collages. And I pray that one day we won't have this drug epidemic anymore. But I think my prayers have fallen on deaf ears these some 45 years, because the problem has only gotten worse. And there seems to be no end, and there has to be some solution. Legalization of drugs is insanity, and anybody who advocates the legalization of crack cocaine and heroin and all of these other drugs that people are taking illegally and killing themselves with, or being killed by the people who supply these drugs, the people advocating for legalization of drugs across the board have got to be fucking insane. fucking insane. More people die of drug overdoses in this country than died in the Vietnam War. You have all these people like Black Lives Matter creating riots and burning down cities because the cops killed one guy. Why don't you start a riot about all these people who are killing your friends, your neighbors, your sons, your daughters with these drugs that they're pushing? Why don't you start a riot about that? To my friend Running Wolf, I love you, man. I miss you. This is Dave from NetForTruthUSA.com.